Good morning. What's going on? This is a new channel I'm starting. It's for sports betting. Okay. My name is Pat. Some call me McLovin. Others call me Mr. Round Robin. What I'm doing is I'm starting a channel. Okay. For those who want to subscribe, we do parlays, we do round robins. And I've been very successful at this, for the last 4 or 5 years. And people were saying, you know what, you should start a channel, start a channel. So I've never done this before. So I'm starting a channel. It's going to be called Pat Round Robins, Best Round Robins Picks for the Day. Today is Saturday, May 11th. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow to everyone out there. Go do something nice for your mom. They're the most important people in your life. So hopefully everyone has a happy Mother's Day. We'll start off today with what I like to call my power round robin for the day. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with round robins, I love round robins. I love, taking the 5, 16 round robins, betting $10 to $20 on each, which would be either a $200 bet total or a $400 bet total. If you are not sure about round robins, send me a message in the text below, and I will try to explain to you how it works. A 5-team round robin will be 10 different parlay bets with with the 5 teams you select. A 16 round robin will be 15 parlay bets with the 6 teams that you choose. So, like I said, I'm coming live from Kingston, Rhode Island, and what a blessing that it has been that Twin River Casino has opened up a sports book up there. So just take a drive up, 35, 40 minutes, and you can get into that sports book, which is beautiful there. Hopefully, shout out to Twin River Sportsbook. People are great up there, and it's easy. You go in there, take 5, 10 minutes, make your bets. They have a million TVs, so if you want to stay there and watch the game, go for it. So let's get started here on my power round robin for the day. This is my first round robin. I like the Tampa Bay Rays over the New York Yankees money line. St. Louis Cardinals on the money line against Pittsburgh. New York Mets on the money line versus the lowly Miami Marlins. Houston Astros on the money line, and then San Francisco on the run line plus 1.5. What I'm doing with those 5 is I'm putting $20 on each bet. So a $20 round robin with those 5 teams. I will be putting together. That will be for $200 total, probably with a payout in the $300, $400. So total payout would probably be 5 or 600, depending on what juice you're laying. But what I found is, when you're laying the juice, if you're putting it in a parlay, you can cover, like St. Louis at a minus 140 and Tampa Bay at a minus 130. Individually, you'd have to put 140 or 130 to win $100. But if you parlay them together, you'll make money and you'll cover the juice. So that's why I really like the round robins. My second round robin for the day is Seattle and Boston over the total. Detroit and Minnesota under the total. Milwaukee and Chicago under the total. And once again, I'm putting St. Louis on there again. This is St. Louis in the first round robin and the second round robin, and the Toronto Blue Jays to get a big win over those Chicago White Sox. Our third round robin is a 16 round robin, so this will include 15 bets with the 6 teams, and I'm putting $20 on each. So that's $300 to probably net you another 400, 415. The first is Los Angeles Angels and the Baltimore over Baltimore Orioles, sorry, over the total. We like Detroit plus 1.5 on the run line, and the LA Angels on the money line I think they're a buck minus 140. The Cleveland Indians and the Oakland Athletics to go under, and then Milwaukee on the run line plus 1.5. What you'll see is I like doing a lot of underdogs on the plus 1.5 because with a parlay, and all you need to do really with these round robins is hit one round robin, either 5-0 or 4-1, and you're cashing every day. The fourth one is Cincinnati and San Francisco under the total. The Colorado Rockies, the Philadelphia Phillies, beating the Kansas City. Last night was a rough night. I had Philly minus 1.5, and they were down 1 run, and they had the threatening in the top of the 6th, and they couldn't push any across. So that was disappointing. Also, Philly and Kansas City over the total, and Washington plus 1.5 on the run line against the Dodgers. 2 good pitchers going, but I think that Washington will keep it close, and I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and Washington will either win that game outright, or I'll take the run line, take the 1.5. So, and the fifth and final one, I have Washington and the Los Angeles Dodgers under the total. Cincinnati and San Francisco under the total. Miami and the Mets over the total. It's a low. It's a very low total today with Miami and the Mets. So last night was an absolute bashing by the Mets over Miami, and I look to see those bats continue to be hot. And you got to figure Miami's going to put 2 or 3 runs on the board. And then Arizona, and then finally the San Jose Sharks. I think they go out there game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, and they'll get it done at home. And if you want to take another side bet, put the San Jose Sharks on the first period minus -0.5. I think San Jose has been one of the best teams in hockey, getting out to a couple goal lead in the first period. So take the Sharks overall in the round robin, and if you want to do a little side action, take the Sharks minus a half to win the first period. So just to recap, the first is our power round robin. We have Tampa Bay, St. Louis, the New York Mets, Houston, and San Francisco plus 1.5 on the run line. The second one, we have Seattle and Boston over the total. Detroit, Minnesota under the total. Milwaukee, Chicago under the total. St. Louis and Toronto. The third one, we had it's a 16 parlay. The other ones are all 5 teams. The Los Angeles Angels and Baltimore over the total. Detroit plus 1.5. The LA Angels on the money line, Cleveland on the money line, Milwaukee plus 1.5, and then Cleveland, Oakland under the total. That's an under. Next one, Cincinnati, San Francisco under. Colorado, Philly, both on the money line. Philly, Kansas City over the total, and Washington plus 1.5. And then finally, our fifth round robin of the day is Washington and LA Dodgers under the total. Cincinnati and San Francisco under the total. Miami and New York Mets over the total. Arizona, and then the San Jose Sharks. So, like I said, this is a brand new channel that I'm starting, and hopefully, we can get some subscribers and people like the video. And any comments that you like, put them in the comment section below. Once again, this is Pat, aka McLovin, the Round Robin Master, and I will be keeping daily wins and losses, so it's documented. So everyone that is out there that wants to look to see how I'm doing, it'll be documented. The last 4 or 5 years, I've been anywhere between 54 and 56% on Major League Baseball. But I'm trying to help a lot of people out there. This is all free. Not charging anything for anybody. I've been in the past and looking for some just free picks. Prior to that, I subscribed to some services in the past, but I've developed some systems on my own. That's where I, get these picks, and love the round robin. So, happy Mother's Day to everyone once again, and I look to hopefully hear back from you guys in the comment section below. Thanks, and have a big Saturday at the sports book. And we got a big card for today, and hopefully everyone can take advantage of it. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll have another slate for you, another big card for you, and let's get out there and get some W's. Thanks. Bye.